Thanks for joining us today. Your saltwater guide with another phenomenal seminar for you about lobsters again today. Let's get going here. Just a couple seconds. Waiting for a few people to get on here while we're waiting. Let's talk about what today is. Today is Promar Ahi, PromarAhi.com Tuesday. We always talk about a Promar product on Tuesdays. Today is no different. Everybody that's on our mailing list, you're going to get an email at the end of this show about the sabiki rod. You'll see that video I made about how to use the sabiki rod, and you'll have an opportunity to buy the sabiki rod. Just click on the video, and it'll take you right to the PromarAhi.com website. Go to PromarAhi.com, order up your Promar products, put in the code YSWG. If you don't get that email and you want to get that sabiki rod, or you want to get a couple packs of these sabikis, you're going to need them. You're going to want them. You're going to have them. After we get done with what we're going to talk about today, you're really going to want some sabikis. You're really going to want to get going with this lobster thing. So go to PromarAhi.com. On the way out the door, put in the code YSWG. That'll save you 10% on your product. While you're in the marketplace there on their website, you're going to be shocked at how many different products that Promar Ahi actually produces that you use on a daily basis, and you don't even know where you got them from. They're mostly Promar products. Your bait scoops, your transfer scoops, your squid nets. Oh my gosh, your sabikis, your sabiki rods, your live deception jigs, your cedar plugs, your live deception cedar plugs, and so much more. So we're going to talk about hoop netting today. We're going to talk about how important it is, and we're going to talk about this weather, gang. Oh my goodness. It's election day in Southern California or across the United States, and somebody's pissed. Look at this weather in Southern California. We got a ton of rain, lots and lots of southeast wind. A couple of my buddies posted some pictures, some videos this morning. Gale force winds in Dana Point out of the southeast. That's absolutely mind-boggling. We've seen it many times out of the northwest, and we've seen it many times offshore. But southeast, gale force, we could have a real winter upon us here in Southern California. And a lot of people are like, oh, bummer, man. That's not good for bluefin fishing. That's not good for the offshore scene. Those of us on the inside, we're like rubbing our hands together and licking our chops because we know that is epic for lobster fishing. Absolutely phenomenal for lobster fishing. This southeast, big, gnarly, gross swell, phenomenal amount of rain, because it makes those lobsters feel really, really comfortable down there. They have a tendency to come out of their houses right now, go look around for something to eat. Because like I say all the time when I'm talking, you got to remember, everything wants to eat the lobster. Calico bass, white sea bass, black sea bass, octopus, moray eels, sheep's head, all your different types of sharks. Everybody wants to eat that lobster. So when that bottom's all churned up like it is now, that brownish chocolate milk color that it's going to be looking like, that water's going to be looking like on the coast for the next few days because of this massive amount of runoff. The rain right now in Southern California, why we're talking, is just historic, the amount of rain that's coming down. All that bodes very, very well for lobster. And the number one reason being is because they're nocturnal and they don't like to come out during the times when the ocean's crystal clear and it's not much movement, and they can be seen at night when it's like that, especially with the full moon we have right now. But man, with the weather we have, I'm telling you, the next few days are going to be very, very good lobster fishing. Another thing that lobsters hate, they absolutely hate fresh water. They can't stand it. Why? Because it kills them. Fresh water kills the lobster. So when that rain is coming down as hard as it is right now, it's coming right down on those rocks inside of LA Harbor and Long Beach Harbor and Dana Point Harbor and all the harbors up and down the coast. San Diego Harbor, all the runoff and everything is coming right down into their houses. So they're flushing them out and they're making them move. Once they start moving around, they're burning energy. Once they start to burn energy, they need something to eat. Lo and behold, here's your hoop net with some bait in it. They're going to march right into your hoop net. Remember, we talked about this yesterday, those of you that listen to our show. It's all about fresh bait, and it's all about fresh bait right now, and it's all about getting out there early. And if you look at a topographical map of LA Long Beach Harbor, or you look at a topographic map of San Diego Harbor, there is a phenomenal amount of waterways running straight into the harbor, and those are flushing your lobsters out. A really good area to go in Long Beach, LA Harbor is on our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. We talk about the rain over there, and we talk about where the best places to go hoop netting are inside of Long Beach Harbor when it starts to pour down rain like this. And it's very, very good. There is so much movement in that harbor right now. It's very good. And we also have the same thing going on in San Diego Harbor. And on our website, we talk about where's the best place to go when you have all this rain. Okay, what's the website? Yoursaltwaterguide.com. Just go to yoursaltwaterguide.com. You don't have to put the www in front of it unless you feel a burning desire to do that. But if you just type in Your Saltwater Guide on any search, I'm going to pop right up. You're going to have access to over 450 how-to videos fishing in Southern California. And we have a giant section on lobster fishing. And we talk a lot about the weather that we're having right now is the primest time it could possibly be for lobster fishing. If you have an opportunity to go tonight, I know it's blowing like a son of a gun. It looks really scary. Well, it's not bad inside of Long Beach, LA Harbor. It's not bad inside of San Diego Harbor. I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't go to Catalina. You couldn't pay me. There's not enough money on the planet for me to go to Catalina, but I would definitely, if I was up there in Southern California, I'd be planning a trip tonight out of Long Beach or LA or San Diego Harbor, because you're fishing those lobsters inside the harbor and they are going to move. This is the water runoff that we've been hoping for once lobster season started. We've had a couple of little storms come through that dumped a little bit of water, but nothing like what's happening right now. If they don't start crawling now, in Long Beach or San Diego or LA Harbor, they're not going to crawl at all. This is the big storm we've been waiting for. This is the one. Another thing to think about, why is that fresh water flushing them out? Well, if you took a rock and put it into an aquarium with just the top of the rock sticking out, and you took fresh water and poured it down on top of the rock, the salt water will keep that fresh water right next to the rock. As it goes down into the water column or into the rock, starts to saturate that rock with fresh water. What lives underneath the rocks or in the cracks or crevices of the rocks is the lobsters. So they're going to have a tendency to get out of there. They're going to be out crawling around, and they haven't really been out crawling around for quite a long time. We haven't had rain like this in Southern California for a very long time. So I really, really hope that some of you take advantage of this. Tomorrow, tonight, tomorrow, the next day, it should be very, very good in Southern California for hoop netting. Also, gang, if you are not a member of our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com, I don't know what you're waiting for, gang. I give you everything you need to be successful. Everything. We talk about bait. We talk about how to rig your hoops. We talk about how long to let them set. We talk about where to put them to catch lobsters. All that stuff's available over at the website. Oh, one thing I need to talk about. The Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival is coming up. Gang, I want you to go to pacificcoastsportfishing.com. Type that in, go to pacificcoastsportfishing.com and go look at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival at the Orange County Fairgrounds. It's right in the beginning of March. I am going to be speaking there every day on the stage. I'm going to be up on stage speaking every day. I'm also going to be there with a booth with my beautiful wife, Kelly, with the ProTech offshore fighting grip. We have a fish fighting simulator in the booth. It's going to be incredible. And gang, I don't know if you noticed, I posted yesterday, we had 10 million views on YouTube. We had 13 million views on Facebook. We have over 2 million views on Instagram. We have just about 1.6 million views on TikTok this month. There are going to be a lot of people at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show to come to listen to me spew my garbage out of my mouth for some reason. So I'm telling you, go to the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival, type it in, Pacific Coast Sport Fishing. It'll come right up. Purchase your tickets now. It's going to sell out, gang. The building can only hold so many people. It's going to be the first time in a few years I'm going to be on stage by myself live. There's no telling what I might do. You want to see it? If you've never seen me speak in public without a leash, you may want to be there. It's going to be quite spectacular. The leash is off. Bill's going to have me up on stage speaking without a moderator, without all that stuff. We're going to be speaking like we used to speak at the old shows. And those of you that have been there, you know, every seat in the house is full. So I'm just giving you a warning. I'm letting you know. Get your tickets now. You want to be at this show. It's going to be incredible. They're going to be talking about it for a long time. I don't take this fishing stuff too serious. A lot of my shows are full of comedy. I don't have a filter. You all know that. So you may want to be there. Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show, the beginning of March. You want to go to the website. You want to check out all the cool things. A lot of the big hitters in the industry are going to be there. A lot of the big manufacturers of products. A lot of my sponsors are going to be there. We're going to have a nice big 20-foot booth in there. We're going to have plenty of swag and plenty of apparel and plenty of stickers. And you know me, I love when you bring your children. I'll have plenty of free stuff for the kids. Come to the show, Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show, the beginning of March. You will not be disappointed. I won't let you down. We're going to be there. We're going to be having fun. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Make sure you pay attention. Make sure you pay attention. All right. Let me know if you have a problem getting on the website and getting the tickets. Let me know. Bill will make sure you get into the show. Between Bill and I, we will make sure you get in the show. Send me an email at yoursaltwaterguide@yahoo.com. We will make sure. But you want to get your tickets early, gang. It's going to sell out. There's no way around it. The building only holds so many people. The fire marshal will shut us down once we get to too many. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. But back to the lobster thing, gang. Lobsters absolutely hate fresh water. They hate fresh. Hey, Elliot just sent me a message. Imagine that. My man runs my whole social media. Just sent me a message. What time is it, Elliot? Unbelievable. All right. Kind of like Kelly. Elliot and Kelly, they know what time it is. They know what I should be doing right now, and they love to both send me messages during this time. Gang, the lobster thing, super important, near and dear to my heart. This is when there's a bunch of superstars of lobsters are made. When they have this much rain and this much weather, there's going to be a phenomenal crawl in both San Diego and LA harbors. Don't be afraid of the wind because you're going to be in the harbor. You're going to be protected. But make sure you get fresh bait. Make sure you have your bait tubes. Make sure you don't go to my site if you don't want to know. Go somewhere and get some spots so you have some spots and you know how to react and you know where to put them during the runoff and all that stuff. If you don't want to go to my website, go somewhere. If you already know where, then go hooping. But this is why you bought your hoop nets. This is what it's all about. Don't let the weather scare you. This is what we want. We want the weather. I wish I was in Southern California right now. I'd be going with somebody on their boat tonight. We'd be going and we'd be getting those giant lobsters that live in LA and Long Beach Harbor. They'll be out and about cruising around tonight. They're going to get washed out of all their holes. They haven't seen this much fresh water in a very, very long time. There's going to be a lot of 10-pound lobsters caught in the next couple days up in LA and Long Beach Harbor. I promise you that. They might not be talking about them, but our clients will. If they catch them, they'll send us some pictures and we'll send you some pictures. But this is the time where the big monster lobsters are out cruising around. I'm excited that we have some weather. You should be too. Go hooping. Go get your tickets for Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival. Go to promarahi.com. Check out all the cool stuff they have over there. Check out the email that's coming out to you. And also all you members of the website, we're sending out emails. We're having an open Zoom meeting to talk about how to utilize the website. I believe a lot of you aren't utilizing it, so you should be getting that email too. If you haven't got that email already, we were sending it out. We're going to send it out a couple times. The date will be the 15th. You'll get a code to get on to the Zoom meeting, and we'll show you guys how to use the website. You can't Google how to use it. There's no YouTube videos on how to use it. It's my website. I built it. It's the only website out there I know built by a guy that fished for a living his whole life to teach you how to fish and go catch fish and go catch lobsters. Check out my website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. Plus, we have a phenomenal holiday deal right now. Great holiday deal. We're going to be putting that video out, but it's $200 for 1 year and full access to all the bundles. 1 year membership and full access to all the bundles for $200. If you want to know how to get that, email me or call me. Email me at yoursaltwaterguide@yahoo.com or give me a call at 949-374-0786. Not allowed to talk about what happened at the meeting. Sorry. Yep, I want to, but I'm not. I will be here for you tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll hopefully have some great things to talk about the lobster crawl, and we'll have a good seminar for you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Akuma Wednesday. We'll be talking about Akuma Fish Lab product tomorrow. Check out the website. Check out the PCS show. Check out promarahi.com, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. It's going to be gnarly tonight in America. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful out there. Maybe just stay home. Watch it on TV. I know the storm's gnarly in Southern California, but those of you that know, you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be gnarly tonight. Be scared. Be careful. All right. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.